Hello, and welcome to another episode of Craftaway with me, BullyBait. Today, we're going to be working out here on the island like we have been for the last, I don't know, 6 episodes or so. Definitely got a little bit more to do. I need to do all the texturing and put up some trees. Trees today, guys. It's one of my favorite things to build and also one of my least favorite things to build. As you can see, there's a big pool of water here, and that's for something else. We're hoping to catch something in there. Hasn't been working quite so much yet. But last episode we built these 2 buildings over here. One is going to be a map room and one is tavern. I'm not super happy with them, like I said at the end of the last episode, but they're going to do for now, and they're going to give us at least something to build against. We'll have trees and things in the area, and maybe when we come back to do the interiors of the, we'll maybe touch up these buildings a little bit and make them a little bit better. I'm not super happy with them. They're really, I really feel like they fall short when it comes to my building abilities, which is just one of those things that happens from time to time, I guess. But I'm gonna get started. We're gonna grab some andesite, and I'm gonna work on the ground first. And one of the things we're gonna do is just basically go around and work on lighting and putting in andesite and coarse dirt. All right, I'll see you guys in just a bit. I want to get started on that pronto. Okay, guys, we're back, and I've done quite a bit of work. As you can see here, there's a bunch of green speckles all over top of the island now. I went and put in a bunch of bushes. And if you look real close, you can see that there's some dirt and whatnot in the island. It looks like I missed this whole area here for the dirt in the middle of the road, but that's fine. What we're going to be doing is I just want to sleep real quick, and we'll go for a little walk around the island. Switch it over to day. I guess I'm not sleeping, but we'll switch it over to day, and we're going to head out to the ground here. You can see that I've added quite a bit of detail to the groundwork here, breaking up that cobblestone. Just adding some andesite and some polished andesite along with some coarse dirt here and there just to break it up. I wonder where that area is that I missed. It's got to be on the other end here. But what we're going to do is get started on the trees. And I think we're going to start with like right here. Let's see, I've got a bunch of oak wood in my inventory, and what we're going to do is just sort of get started on the trees a bit. But I went through and did pretty much the whole island, and there's bushes pretty much everywhere. Actually, you know what? Let's fly a bit before we get into the trees. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So you can see that I've added bushes basically all over the place, and what we'll end up doing, eventually, I'm getting used to these computer controls. It's really difficult. At least for me, I'm used to the console. Let's see. Oh goodness, it's difficult. Watch me struggle. Oh goodness, this is embarrassing. All right, there we go. Like you can tell, I put bushes pretty much all over the place, and we'll have trees out in this grassy area as well. But at least for this episode, what I want to get done is the trees on the inside of the castle area, inside those planter areas, like where this one is started here. But the idea is we're going to just start in and start here at the bottom. And we'll just hop our way up a bit. Don't want to be too high, but I also don't want the trees super low. Trees are like one of the most difficult things. One of the most difficult things to make as far as like in survival, they're a pain in the butt. But when you add them to your world, it's one of the best things you can add. Just because it adds so much more to your world than like what regular trees, the regular Minecraft trees would add. We also don't want these to be super tall. We do want them to, you know, have a feeling here. Whoop. Aw, man. See, that's the biggest issue, is you end up falling all the time, and it's gonna be really difficult. But we're gonna add some oak tree type things here. I do really enjoy making trees because I think they add so much to the world. But like I said, they're super difficult to get right. It's just one of those things where I'm not sure if I can do this on camera or not, because I'm just gonna end up falling all the time. See. Get these going up like this, and then we'll add some branches out in this direction. Especially with these controls, it's very difficult. Let's see, how does work? Get rid of that one and that one. Maybe it'll just be easier if I build this off camera and come back to it. But that's what I want to do, is add in the trees, and we'll get started on that. And then that'll add so much more to this world than any of these other things have added so far, as if I just get a lot of these trees done. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and we'll come back when some of them are completed. I guess, just because it's gonna be really difficult for me to do it on camera. We'll be able to talk about it a little bit better once I get a few of them done. I just wanted to fill you guys in on the fact that I got all this done. I also moved a lot of my shulker boxes and stuff that were hanging out here into that the map room there, just to get things, you know, cleared up so it wasn't so messy. We do need to go through and add more like clutter, like this pile of crates and chests here. I want to add a few more of those around, things like that. Also, maybe in the future episode we'll come back and do more of these market stalls. But I want to get these trees going. It's super important that I get this done sometime soon. That's starting to look okay. Get rid of that one and that one. Yeah, it's not too bad. There. Get rid of these bottom ones and just see what this tree looks like so far. Yeah. The biggest thing is that you've got to get like branches out to cover out all the areas, and then you can put leaves on top of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on that, and I'll see you when I'm a little farther ahead, I think. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay guys, a little bit of a progress update for you here. I got up to three of these trees done. So here's one. This was the first one we did over on the far side here. Yeah, I think they're coming out okay. this is super hard to do. Getting these, like the trunks and things together. Take me forever. But I think they're coming out okay. Hopefully we'll get the rest of these done today. I like to get, I really like to get this, build completed up. That would be really nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to work. Oh, I think that one needs like another leaf on this side. It's like flat on the top up there. There. Yeah, it's basically a lot of that. You just get back, check it out, and then climb back up there and fix something, and then get back and check it out. But I think things are coming out really good. They're definitely adding a lot to the area. I can't wait till like the trees on the outside of the island are being put in as well, and then it'll feel a lot bigger. All right, I got 5 more trees to do. Let's see if we can get these done. Hey guys, we're back, and I've gotten pretty much all the trees done. Never mind. I guess we're not gonna fly. All right, so so I got pretty much all the trees done. I'm gonna fly around, but apparently it's not gonna let me. Try again. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Definitely adds a little bit to the area. We got, there's one tree right here that's not done, and I think I'm gonna try to do it with you guys. If this doesn't work, then oh well. But we're gonna try to do it together. So basically, how I put on leaves here is just throw some around like so. Just try to cover up the branch that I'm working on. And then we do that to each spot. This one seems like it'll be easier because there's like a lot of things hanging around here. So, yeah, what you need to do is just sort of like place the leaves all the way around the tree best you can. Maybe have them stick out a bit here and there. But the first idea is just to get them covered up, just where the leaves come off the branches. Something similar to this. You want to cover up all the areas that you can. Don't want to build them up to be too big because we're looking for like sort of smaller, bushier trees almost. Versus like a big full tree, I guess. Round on this side, we'll just do a few over here. Then down on this side. The main thing is you gotta keep them from like looking like they're all the same. Even the top parts here need some. Okay, that's... Oh. Okay. Put them in the wrong spot, but it's alright. Now here the issue becomes that there's like a straight line right there. Get rid of that. Down like so. Alright, now let's go around to the back side here. There's a few more branches back here. Something like this. And fall down. Okay. Pop up right. This. Yeah, perfect. Just do this. Maybe one here. One there. Alright, after you get all the ones put around on top, next thing you gotta do is kind of step back a little bit and we'll take a look at it. And then there's a few more leaves we're gonna have to add where here. Alright, so let's step back and look at it. And you can sort of see that it's starting to look okay. It probably doesn't have enough leaves yet. But also it seems very flat on the bottom of these. So what we'll do is we'll just do something like this. And just sort of bring the bottoms of the leaves down in spots. We'll cover up that branch there. We'll probably just bring this out a little. So, actually, I'm gonna get rid of this one that we just put in. Yeah, that's pretty good for over here. So like that spot right there seems very flat, so we're gonna have to get in there. See if we can do it by climbing up on top of the water tower out here. Yeah, just jump over this way. This is the biggest problem with doing trees is constant need to like get up and get down. Alright, this one here needs some stuff underneath. So let's just add something like this, bring it out, push it down there. That seems pretty good. This area here is pretty flat. Maybe we add one there, and then it probably means that we have to add a bunch to the bottom. Yeah. Yep. And the whole idea is just smoothing out the surface a little. And by smoothing it out, I mean roughing it up. Basically, if you ever have like a huge flat area, it needs to have some sort of depth given to it, and then it'll basically fix itself. But I think this tree's coming along is pretty much done, actually. It looks pretty good. Let's take a look at it from the back side here and see if there's anything that needs to happen. Alright, so like right here could change. Add a little there, a little there, on that one. Put one right on the side of there. That looks pretty good. That's pretty good. Add over here. One there. Here. One there and there. There. Okay. You can basically tease trees until they're all the way like poofed right out, and you'll have them too big. So you got to be careful. But I think that looks pretty good. Definitely looks better than a vanilla tree if we had one of those here. I think it looks good. I think all the trees came out pretty decent. But I think we're gonna call it for today's episode. So I will see you in the next one. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you later. Bye.